भारती न्यूज, सीधा, सटीक और निष्पक्ष।
Good evening, dear viewers. Welcome back to Logical Guru, the show where we break down complex cases and help you understand your rights. Tonight, we discuss a legal controversy involving Bollywood, intellectual property rights, and the entertainment industry, the fan movie promo song case. Imagine this: you are a music artist who has created an original song, only to find that a major Bollywood production has used it without permission to promote their film. This is exactly what happened in the case of 2016 Shah Rukh Khan starrer Fan, where a musician claimed that his work was used without consent for a promotional campaign. Was this a case of copyright infringement or just an unfortunate misunderstanding? Let us break it down for you. So, about the case, what happened? In the year 2016, Yash Raj Films YRF released the Fan movie starring Shah Rukh Khan. As a part of the film's promotion, YRF launched a contest asking fans to create tribute songs for the film's theme. Many independent artists submitted their work hoping for recognition. However, the controversy erupted when a musician alleged that YRF has used his original composition in their promotional campaign without seeking his approval or offering credit. The complainant claimed that his song was featured in promotional materials, leading to public recognition of the work, but he was neither compensated nor credited for his contribution. This led to a legal dispute over copyright and intellectual property rights. So now we'll understand how did this case gain attention. The controversy gained momentum when the musician took legal action against YRF, arguing that his creative work was exploited for marketing purposes without his permission. The case sparked discussions about intellectual property rights, fair compensation for independent artists, and the responsibilities of production houses in handling creative contributions from external sources. Now, the legal aspects. What laws were invoked? The case revolved around multiple legal provisions under Indian law, including number 1, Copyright Act 1957 under the Section 51. The musician claimed that YRF has reproduced and used his copyrighted work without obtaining his permission, which could constitute copyright infringement.
बस अभी 12th खत्म हुई थी और अब आधे से ज्यादा टाइम ये सोचकर निकाल देते हो कि विच करियर टू चूज। वेल, इन दैट केस आई गॉट यू कवर्ड। ये वीडियो एंड तक देखना, क्या पता आई विल जस्ट मेक अप योर माइंड। यू मस्ट हैव थॉट ऑफ कोई बस ऐसा कोर्स मिल जाए जहाँ अनलिमिटेड जॉब ऑप्शन हो, क्योंकि मैं भी यही सोचती थी, जैसे कि जर्नलिस्ट, न्यूज एंकर, रेडियो जॉकी, स्क्रीन राइटर, वीडियो एडिटर, इवेंट मैनेजर, ग्राफिक डिजाइनर, सिनेमैट, फोटोग्राफर, डायरेक्टर, पब्लिक रिलेशन ऑफिसर, एंटरप्रेन्योर। इनफैक्ट इन सबसे भी ज्यादा जॉब ऑप्शंस चाहिए। तो जस्ट चूज BAJMC एज योर करियर। BAJMC is not just about theory but plenty of practical knowledge too. BAJMC as a course आपको provide करता है वर्ल्ड की better understanding, meeting और working with people of top notch industry. और सिर्फ यही नहीं, BAJMC as a course आपको help करता है to grow personally and professionally too. So what are you waiting for? Choose BAJMC क्योंकि इधर आपको मिलेंगी endless possibilities.
Number 2, intellectual property rights. Under Indian law, creators own the rights to their original work unless they have officially transferred those rights. If the musician did not grant YRF permission in writing, the use of his song could be considered unauthorized. Number 3, contract law. If there was any agreement, written or verbal, between the musician and YRF regarding the use of the song, the case could also fall under contractual obligations and breach of contract. Number 4, moral rights. Even if the song was altered or used in a different way, the musician still had the right to be credited for his work, which is protected under moral rights. Let me also tell you the verdict now. So what did the court decide? The case was eventually settled out of court. with YRF agreeing to acknowledge the artist's contribution. While no major penalties were imposed, the case raised important questions about how the entertainment industry should handle submissions from independent artists. The dispute reinforced the importance of clear agreements and legal contracts when artists contribute their work to large productions. So, what are the lessons learned from this case? This case offers important lessons for both artists and the entertainment industry. Here are some key takeaways. Number one, that the artist should always register their work under copyright laws before submitting it to competitions or production houses. Then, filmmakers and production houses must obtain clear legal permissions before using external content in the promotions. Then, the verbal agreements are not enough. Always ensure that there is a written contract specifying the terms of use, compensation, and credits. The legal system must continue to protect independent artists from exploitation in the industry. That's all for today's episode of Logical Guru. We hope this discussion has helped you understand the legal complexities of intellectual property rights in the entertainment industry. What do you think? Should production houses face stricter legal penalties for using independent artists' work without proper contracts? Let us know your thoughts. Stay tuned for more legal insights and do not forget to catch Logical Guru's next Wednesday episode at 8 p.m. Until then, stay informed, stay vigilant, and stay aware.